in case someone missed it as we've given it here.
Yes.
It's Craig.
Oh, Craig.
Right. Bill, we were in contact with you a couple years ago. My father is Leon. I don't know if you remember.
I believe
we had some letters back and forth.
Yes.
And actually, I wanted to ask Lee, we had sent a tape in to Wendell a while back made from a crystal that we had found here in Northridge.
Uh-huh.
Made from the crystal?
Well, a tape, right. We were recording. We had found the crystal, and we had started making a recording. I was recording just something in the house, and when we played back the recording, it had a bunch of frequencies and was making everything echo, and then we just recorded the crystal itself, and when someone would hold it, it would change pitch.
Crystals do that.
And Wendell, when he heard it, we played it for him over the phone, said that it matched a tape that he had heard from someone in Canada.
Yes,
so we had sent him a copy of the tape, and we sent him a bunch
of that tape, yes.
You have a copy of the Canadian tape or theirs?
I'm sorry, of the Canadian tape of the saucer.
Right.
Yeah.
Would you like to hear theirs?
No, did you ever receive our tape is what I wanted to say.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't... You sent it to...
To Wendell.
To Wendell? Gosh, I don't know, but I'll certainly find out for you.
Okay, also, I guess we should contact Wendell again. My father is a very good telepathic receiver and receives things all the time. And, in fact, we, alongside, we're doing quite a bit of our own research into the ancient history aspect of the Pleiades.
Yes.
And I have quite a bit of information that I'm going to send you that's up to date on some of the stuff that we're doing.
Oh, we'd love to have it. We haven't even scratched the surface in that area. I was talking to, I think, a Marine earlier, young lady, and I told her about our priorities, and that's one of them that we're really lacking in, and I wish we had more information.
Right. Well, I've got tons of it. I've spent the past 6.5 years all my spare time doing research into the ancient history aspect of it.
Well, then you're very familiar with the synchronicity of 7.
Definitely. And, there's no culture or race or civilization throughout ancient history in any part of the world that doesn't have some sort of connection in its mythology or legends that's dealing with the Pleiades.
Well, that's one of the things that really got our attention because, first of all, how could this little, like Bill calls him, this little guy over there, hoax this entire thing? But also, how would he know about the connection there with all the civilizations?
Right.
With this star group. And, normally where there's smoke, there's fire.
Right. One of the amazing things is that both the Egyptian and the Mayan hieroglyphic for Pleiades are identical. And you're talking two civilizations that were not only thousands of miles apart, but thousands of years apart.
Well, the Great Pyramid is a standing tribute to Pleiades.
Right, and some of the Mayan ones are as well, and then there's a definite connection there.
And you've seen Volume 2, I would guess, on the Native American connection to the Pleiades?
Right.
That we just found recently, and that literally was mind-boggling to us.
Oh, yes. I have some stuff I'll be sending you. I'd like to send
Please do. We'd love to have it, especially in that area, because, as I say, we've been very lax in researching that area because we've had other things to do.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, Craig?
Okay, terrific. And I guess I'll just call Wendell then and get in touch with you that way.
All right.
Okay, thanks a lot, though.
Very good. And Florence, you're on.
Hello, Bill.
Hi.
Is Wendell Stevens going to be back on? I heard him a few weeks ago.
You heard him a few weeks ago?
Yeah, wasn't he on your show? Or do I have him confused with someone else?
I had Edwin Slade on about 6 weeks ago. I haven't had Wendell on in a couple of years.
Okay, is Edwin Slade the man from Las Vegas?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I just had the names mixed up.
Yeah.
Well, talking about the size of the ships, a little while ago, this man called in about a metal beam 350 feet long. Well, aren't some of the motherships that stay in the upper atmosphere much larger than the ships that come down?
They defy imagination in size.
Yeah, like a football field.
Oh, no, much, much larger than that.
If I can quote Billy here now, if I can jump right in on this, you might find it interesting, both of you. The next tape we're doing, which will probably be April or May of next year, is called the Meier Chronicles. It'll be 2 hours. But there's an interesting segment there where Yahweh Junichi asked Billy what it's like on board the ship, and they're walking out to a site, and Billy says it's like a watching central. Now, this is one of the major problems we had with Meier for about 1.5 years, and that was breaking down his code, and there was a code there,